Hi, Jack.
Hey, Nathan. It's good to see you.
Nice to meet you. So you wrote me about a mudroom issue?
I do. You have something to cover up.
All right, let's take a look. Thank you. All right, so I recognize this space from the emails.
This is the eyesore, yeah. It's the first thing my guests see when they walk in the door, and I just hate it.
Yep, no, I'm with you. I can definitely see closing this off, nice clean entryway. I think a bifold door kit would work well here. We got to frame a wall to receive it, but I picked up a really nice bifold door kit. It's a 6-panel hollow core, really common in new builds these days.
Awesome.
Easy to install. So let's get some tools and get started.
Great.
Right. First thing I would do is actually we're going to cover this up. Sure. For the course of the project, we'll protect it. All right, so we're going to start with a layout. I set the laser up. All right, so now we have a line projected around the room, 360 degrees. We're equal off the wall, so we know this is where we're going to frame up our new wall. I'm just going to go around. I'm going to make some reference marks that'll stay there, and we'll frame to those marks. So we got a little piece of baseboard that we want to take out here, where our wall is going to go. So we have that little piece of baseboard cut out. We're ready to cut our top and our bottom plate. So we have our bottom plate and our top plate measurement. Now that we have our bottom plate down, let's start working on our layout. We know that we're going to have a full height stud here on the right hand side. Then we're going to come out another 1.5 to 3 inches. That's going to be our jack stud. Now off of that jack stud, to create a rough opening to receive the door, we're going to go 62 inches. So take my pencil there. I'm going to string out 62 inches. If you want to make a mark right there. All right, so that is going to be where our jack stud on the left-hand side is.
Great.
So we'll make a mark here. We'll measure over 1.5 and 3 inches. So we'll come over 1.5 and 3 inches. There, stud. All right, so that's going to be about the size of our door opening.
Great.
Next step is we can throw a few screws right here, because later we're going to cut this bottom plate out. And I have that mark there, about a 1/2 inch back. That one's good. Let's screw that off. But we want to make sure this is plumb. We're hitting our marks. We'll do sets of screws going up the side. And then we'll do a few across the top. All right, so we have our left and our right stud in. We can put this stud in, and we can also add our jack stud after that.
Great.
Push it over. We'll catch the bottom, and then we'll plumb it up. Make sure that's nice and plumb. So what do you think, out or?
A little bit in.
Right on?
Yeah.
Put our jack studs in. So what we're going to do is screw these together. Once that's assembled, we'll put our header across the top. All right, so we got our header in. We just got to screw it off. We're going to cut some cripple studs for the top. So if you want to screw this in, then we're ready for drywall.
Awesome. It's already looking like a door.
That's looking a lot better. All right, now that we have our drywall pieces cut, we can screw them on. So we don't have a really large flat space to assemble this jamb that came with the kit, so we're going to do our best to assemble it standing up, which is a little bit more difficult.
Right.
But if you want to bring your piece over, get a little glue in this joint. We're going to glue it, nail it, and then we'll set it into place. Go towards you a little bit and put it inside the opening. So, all right. Now the goal is to keep this equal
Okay.
with the drywall. So we're gonna switch places. You come over here and pin this and just hold that real tight.
Sure.
I'm gonna grab some shims.
All good.
What we're gonna do is try and plumb it, and level it all at once.
Looks nice.
Looks good?
Yeah.
All right. Pull level. All right, ready to start trimming this door. You like it right there? All right, so we're ready to put our track in. It's gonna get mounted up across the top like this. So if you wanna hold the whole track, I'm gonna grab the screws.
Yeah.
Now we are ready to put the floor brackets on. All right, so we have our track in. We're ready to start setting our doors up. We're gonna start by setting our left doors up. Really important to look back at them. Okay, we have the top, we have the bottom, we have our lead door, we have our pivot door. We'll start putting the parts and pieces in. At the bottom, we have our bottom pivot pin. This is gonna go on the bottom. This is how we adjust the height of the door. At the top pivot pin. And over here, we have our track guide, which is gonna spring up into place. So let's start by putting the pins in.
Sure.
You're gonna put it in, find that mortise hole right there, drive that up until it gets to that plastic collar.
Gotcha.
All right, this door is all set. Let's bring it in. All right, so the easiest way is to lift up in the center. Fold it. And then if you want to grab the door, I'll carry it in.
Sure. Nice.
All right, let's work together to get this door into place. So we'll get it close. I'm going to lean it to you. I'm going to get the bottom in. All right.
And that's locked in.
All right.
Nice.
All right, so we have a little piece of trim that we're going to put around the opening. I did a little bit of a reveal off the front, about 1 inch. So if you want to go down and grab that side, hold it down that 1 inch mark. In the middle. All right, now we're gonna put our knobs on. So I'm gonna find the center here in the style, and then I'm gonna find the center of the panel. I don't wanna find the center of this individual door because that would put us over here. So I'd like to be centered under that panel for a good look. So what is half of 9 inches?
4.5.
4.5. Okay. What is half of 6 3/4? Got 3 3/8. All right. So that's our layout. Here's the drill. Toss your glasses on there. I'll go lay out this side. All right, final step, we're gonna put our aligners on. These are gonna be mounted to the back side of the lead door. I'm gonna measure up a foot from the ground up to the back side. Strike a line at a foot, and go up 1/8 on one side and down 1/8 on the other. When they shut and align, it'll keep the door from flopping. All right, let's give it the test. Door is open. Washer dryer.
Beautiful.
Close the doors. Everything's hidden from your guests.
I love it.
I think you are good to go.
Me
A little
too.
bit of homework though. All right, 2 more coats of joint compound, sand it, prime it, paint it. All the trim and the doors have a coat of primer on them, but they will need a couple coats of paint. So
Okay.
finish that up and you'll be good to go.
Doable.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Well,
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.